It all started in the early 60s. A group of 5 students came up with some drug. Cisplatin, I think they called it. It made a breakthrough in cancer treatment as a chemotherapy drug. After this, they launched their name P5. Weird name for those blokes. Anyways, now they have about 100,000 employees in the United States, and rumor has it they are looking to branch out of that bloody continent and come to a real country. Let's see what we can find out. Hello mates, I'm Wallaby Jones. Let's go talk to some P5 execs. Sheila! Kayla! Why are you guys globalizing?
Well, I'm so glad you asked, Wally. Can I call you Wally?
I guess.
Well, in the next few years, P5 as a company is going to be faced with growing competition from countries all over the world that have been actively globalizing their operations. Those firms that have been capitalizing on other countries' specialties, resources, and other value-adding components will have a competitive advantage over companies that haven't. The trend today is that medicinal markets are more and more developed firms are finding ways to cut costs, to find new ways to target emerging markets, and to hasten the expedition of products to key areas in the world. Research and development in medicine is inherently very costly and is often very uncertain. It takes a large pool of well-educated individuals that Australia obviously has, a stable growing economy, and active government interest to make an investment of this kind worthwhile anywhere. One of the most important things our company wants is to tap into the wide range of mindsets and ideas around the world. If we had research facilities all over the world, we would be better equipped to develop the cures for the diseases that have been ailing us all over the world. Yeah.
Well put, and pretty too. Let's see who else we can find. Look at that bloke. Let's get him. Hello, mate. Mate. Why do you guys choose Australia's economy? What's so good about it?
Well, let me ask you a question there, Walla guy. Wallaby? Let's see, can you name an economy that has 2 consecutive decades of growth?
My pants.
No? Didn't think so. Australia, mate. It's remained strong through thick and thin. Not only a drought couldn't hurt it. No. Housing boom? No. Financial debacle of trading partners? Nothing. It's remained resilient, mate. The whole time. Since 1991, Australia's economy has grown by an annual average of 3.3%. Name of their economy has done that. Unemployment fallen and stabilized under 5%. Standard of living trails only that of the United States, of countries' major economies. Protectionist tariffs have been cut, and the rest of them that remain have been downsized. Deregulated the financial market, floated its exchange rate, decentralized its labor market, and it stabilized its protectionist policies. Barriers to trade are at all-time low, and it sparked competition throughout the country. The result is Australian products being used all around the world. Take me, for example. Right here, this hair, Aussie hair care product. You think I got this mane using Suave? Didn't think so. Aussie. The government and the economy welcomes FDI, as they know that it creates competition, inspires innovation, and increases their exports. Foreign direct investment in 2007 totaled $1.6 trillion in Australia, and $331 billion of it was FDI. Australia is the 5th largest country receiving FDI of the OECD. Let me lay out some numbers for you. 10. You know what that is? It's Australia's rank in ease of doing business. How about A1? And I'm not talking about the steak sauce. I'm talking about Australia's risk assessment ranking. Do you know what A1 means? It means that there are less defaults because of steady political and economic environment. Bottom line is Australia is one of the most resilient economies out there. In the 4th quarter of 2009, they grew by 0.9%. Australia's economy is resilient, and not only is it resilient, it welcomes business, and it is the perfect business climate for P5 to expand. Thank you very much.
Well, that bloke knows his numbers. But let's ask him the real question. Do you like our Fosters?
Fosters. How to speak Australian. I love it, mate.
Aha! I like him. I like it. Let's see who else we can find. A real live Sheila. Let's get her. Sheila! 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 Can you tell us the benefits of globalizing in Australia?
I can, Wallaby. I'm so happy you asked that. We believe our company will yield many benefits by investing in Australia. To begin with, the Australian government is extremely welcoming to foreign investment, and they emphasize policies that will help to promote the research and development field. From this, we can expect to receive significant incentives, such as tax deduction of 125% on research and development. Australia also has industry innovation programs. These were designed to encourage investment in a wide range of R&D activities. One program, known as the Innovative Investment Fund, provides venture capitalists to assist early-stage companies to commercialize in research and development. In addition to providing government incentives, they also supply protection to intellectual property. Trademark registration is for 10 years and renewable, as well as their standard patent, which gives the owner of an invention a monopoly for up to 20 years. With our main goal being to recreate clinical trials in Australia, we are extremely happy to discover that they value intellectual protection rights as much as we do here in the States. They also offer a strong pool of talent. Brisbane, the capital of Queensland, is home to one of the largest medical research institutes, as well as facilities for pharmaceutical research. Overall, we feel P5 has a great opportunity at investing in Australia. They want to grow their research division and build a competitive advantage in biopharmaceuticals industry. By directly investing, they can do this.
Well said. They've done the research. I only have one more question. Why Australia and why not anywhere else in the world? Let's see who can answer that for us. Oh, she's right there. Sheila. Can you answer that question for us?
Yeah, sure, no problem. That's a good question. And other popular countries for outsourcing R&D are actually Asian countries and Russia. So we actually thought of those countries, but we see a lot of concerns of going into these countries. One of the biggest concern is the intellectual property protection. Because of the nature of our company, R&D is the core. R&D department is the core competitiveness for our company. So these countries, they lack of laws in intellectual property protection, and so we're kind of afraid of those medical companies to come up with their own brands without ideas and technology. There are other obstacles we think of. First is the cultural misunderstanding. So, for example, India has a high level of power distance, which means there are a large volume of cultural subtext in their business communication. So, we'll meet a high cost of entering the business and the prolonged process to start a business in that country. Also, there will be higher cost of business bribery. So one of the problems companies run into is reconciling Chinese customs of entertainment and gift giving with the culture of compliance, and they actually get sued after that for conducting bribery. So at this stage we are gonna start globalizing. So we prefer to make a good foundation in Australia instead of going into these countries that we don't have enough knowledge about.
Nobody likes a lawsuit. She makes a good point, the Sheila. I got one more surprise for you guys. Come on. Mates, let's go outside. Ah, it's raining in Australia. You see that? You see that site right there? That's where P5 is going to be located by 2015, blokes. They're going to be having Foster Fridays, Foster Pharmaceutical Fridays, in fact. Oh, yes. Yeah, look for this company. It looks great. Great. Almost as great as Foster's, mate. Have a good one, blokes.